Several European politicians have been accused of corruption, bribes, and money laundering involving Qatar and Morocco in exchange for influence in the European government.
When the giant scandal about Qatar, bribing politicians from the European Union, and money laundering blew up recently, one name caught the attention of India. The name was Hakan Camuz, the notorious kingpin not only of the scandal, now being called Qatargate. Camuz is the man who orchestrated an attack on India, and especially the Indian Army chief in January 2021. Camuz is legal consultant of Turkish origin based in London. Two of his companies, Stoke White and the Radiant Trust, are linked to payoffs worth tens of thousands of euros to European Union politicians for lobbying. The company Stoke White is particularly worth examining. It was this company which started an online campaign in January 2021, falsely accusing the Indian Home Minister and the Army Chief of unleashing genocide in Kashmir. This completely malicious campaign was ostensibly based on an investigation by an organization called Legal Forum for Oppressed Voices of Kashmir. The Legal Forum for Oppressed Voices of Kashmir is headed by a Pakistani judge Ali Nawaz Chawan and an advocate Nazir Qadri. Based on an investigation of such a prejudiced organization, Stoke White started an online campaign to push the narrative that there were war crimes in Kashmir. Why was Camuz and his firm supporting this insidious Pakistani agenda? One of the reasons could be that Turkey under President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has supported Pakistani agenda, especially on Kashmir in recent years. Camuz has long-standing ties with the Erdogan family and its firms and not-for-profits. He served as a director for two such Turkish front organizations, Musaid and Turkan Foundation UK. The parent organizations of the Turkan Foundation are Ensar Foundation and Turgev, started by Erdogan. Firms of the Erdogan family have been found to be associated with crimes against humanity, including the Ensar Foundation, which was involved in a child abuse case in Turkey in 2016. Camuz has also tried to protect Erdogan's son Bilal in a terror funding case connected to Turkey's Humanitarian Relief Foundation, known as IHH. The Erdogan family has always been deeply intertwined with the IHH. And IHH, which works closely with Turgev, has not only been named in United Nations Security Council in investigations on support given to terrorists in Syria. IHH and Turgev have also been accused of providing funding to terror groups like the Al-Qaeda, to Chechen separatists, ISIS and the Hamas. IHH also has connections with an organization called Islami Sang Nepal, which is being investigated by Indian agencies for providing refuge to terrorists. Camuz and his firms have consistently supported the Muslim Brotherhood's efforts to run a boycott, divestment and sanctions movement against India, as had been done against France and the United Arab Emirates. These efforts are also connected to Pakistan's spy agency, the ISI. Hakan Camuz is a key player in the nexus between Turkey and Pakistan, with support from Qatar, to run global propaganda against India. Now with the bribery and money laundering scandal, his activities are out in the open.